Nobody's leaving the scene. Yeah, C.Gritz in the building. Neckle Camp, Dark Overlords, GBH. Yeah, we go bump in the night. Alright, yo. Some MCs ain't got what it takes. I swear that I skipped it done, told them already. If you ain't up your game by 2008, your music career is gonna be far from great. We're big and heavy in the game. I can understand why MCs wanna hate. I'm still moving overly bait, and I still will overly take the whole of your piece. You're the type of guy who runs from a fight, falls over and then gets a hole in his jeans. I'm the type of guy who runs in a fight holding a shank, or I'm either holding a piece. If I overly catch you overly slipping, I'll so overly put a hole in your jeans. Shank you to shit, jump in the whip, go to a rave and say, are you dumb? Nobody leaves, gas up the place and nobody breathes. If I see any witnesses, nobody sees. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. Are you dumb? Nobody leaves, gas up the place and nobody breathes. If I see any witnesses, nobody sees. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. Are you dumb? Nobody leaves, gas up the place and nobody breathes. If I see any witnesses, nobody sees. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, yo, I'm an E4 soldier, like Casanova, quick to tell anyone's girl bend over. I'm out for the dough, just like Hover. If I don't get that dough, just the thought of it makes me mad like Homer. I'm on this thing just like Daytona. GTA, you'll lose your Range Rover. I don't wanna put an MC in a coma. I'm bang out of order, don't need no order. I spit dizzy like that dizzy boy in the corner. You soft like Flora, I don't need a borer. One phone call, I bet nobody saw her. Goddamn thing, I'll be sitting in the sauna with white skin, light skin, black skin aura. Asian, Bayesian, I'm a top scorer. I go to the rave and say, are you dumb? Nobody leaves, gas up the place and nobody breathes. If I see any witnesses, nobody sees. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. Are you dumb? Nobody leaves, gas up the place and nobody breathes. If I see any witnesses, nobody sees. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. Are you dumb? Nobody leaves, gas up the place and nobody breathes. If I see any witnesses, nobody sees. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. I've always got a tight grip when I'm holding my piece. I'm so broken, it's no joke for that paper I root, but I put a hole in your jeans. There's no hope when the gun smoke disappears. You'll be left there with a hole in your knees. For your rollie, I'll pop the hole in your sleeves. I'm a rap man, quick for the gold in the peas. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody, 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 nobody leave. Pass up the nobody. If I see it, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody, 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 nobody leave. Guess up the place and nobody. If I see any witnesses, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. Are you dumb? Nobody leaves. Gas up the place and nobody breathes. If I see any witnesses, nobody sees. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. Are you dumb? Nobody leaves. Gas up the place and nobody breathes. If I see any witnesses, nobody sees. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. Are you dumb? Nobody leaves. Gas up the place and nobody breathes. If I see any witnesses, nobody sees. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody. When I back at the thing, I say, nobody.